Wow, what's going on? What up, fish people? Kenny E with Danica Aquatics. I was sitting there looking, I was getting the circle of death before we even got started, so that was very strange. But let me run through the hellos right quick. First in the night was Mr. Fishon Tanktix. What's going on, brother? Belinda's Crystals and Succulent. Belinda, I hope you and Craig are doing well down there in Australia tonight. Good to see you. Mountaintop Fish, good to see you. B Wizzle, the degenerate fish keeper. What's going on, man? Lady Rorschach, what's going on? Lisa NJ, poor things happen to work. Hope you're having a good night, Lisa. Sky Dancer, good to see you. Carol Cox, always a pleasure to see you. Chakizi, don't think I've seen you in here before. Welcome. Querican Domain, welcome. Tampa Tom, good to see you. All right, where do we go?
And Mr. Peplin Creek.
Mr. Pep in the house. Danica Aquatics in the house. My fish tank.
Yeah, I would hope we're in the house.
What's going on, John? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Linda Worth, welcome. Fish and Shrimp by Rich. Good to see you. Paul McCarthy in the house. Patty Petite's Tanks coming in, pooping already.
Oh, boop, boop.
I didn't know for sure. Yep, she's a pooping. She's a pooping. She must be relieving herself from her time on the train last night. Dr. Anthony, what's going on? Good to see you. Let's see here. Paul McCarthy, I don't know if I said hello. Hello. Melvin, Legacy of Hobbyist, welcome. Chris Aquazone, good to see you. Aquatic Moose in the house, good to see you. Nathan Hovey. Sketty Nona, Miss Sarah, welcome. What the heck?
What?
All of a sudden, I just went live. Lonnie, Looney Tunes, what's going on? Chance Larson, welcome. All right, guys. So I went to the Greater Portland Aquarium Society. Danny got to chill out and take a nap all day while I was doing that. But it was a pretty good meeting. Ryan from PNW Aqua was the one that did our meeting for us today. So that was awesome. He did a presentation on plants, did a great job. And today, guys, was officially my last meeting as the prez. So from here on out, I get to skate and have a good time at the meeting.
Skate and have a good time.
Gardaki's Playground, welcome. Yeah, it's going to be good. Now, little Miss Danny, has, in case y'all didn't see the short, has been up to something. She's in there getting ready to do something cool.
Now, I have to say that I have really enjoyed the comments on that video, like very much enjoyed those comments. And I appreciate and really have enjoyed those guesses as to what it is, because it's like, oh, well, yeah. Oh. And so it's been really, really fun to
I don't
see how
remember who
some of
made
your
the comment.
minds work.
She killed Kenny. Bill Meyer, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Dennis Christensen, always fun. Lumpy Dog, what's going on, buddy? Aquatic Moose, I don't know if I said hello to you. Hello.
And Legacy Hobbyists.
Peplin says, it's a coffin. Well, you know, if she keeps the channel going and I'm not there, you know what happened.
John Monroe says, did anybody else not know about daylight savings today? I woke up a half an hour before GPS meeting, so I couldn't make it. Dee Dee's Fish Den. Who killed Kenny? Wasn't that on South Park?
Yes, it was. Good to see you, Dee Dee. Always fun to see Miss Dee Dee.
Legacy, obviously. OMG, they killed Kenny E. I'm telling you, I've fun reading those comments and just giggling. I just been giggling. You know, you guys are so creative in your guesses. I can't wait to be able to show you and share you this whole experience with you.
But Danny and I are gearing up for a lot of cool stuff coming.
Yeah.
I've been being courted by another company that I am probably going to take their training to see if it's something I might be good at. If I like what I see, it'll give me the ability to basically work from anywhere I want to work. As long as I got Wi-Fi access, I'll be able to work anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world I want to work. So that will be cool.
Yes. So that'll be good. It really will be. Now I don't know how many of you caught Kenny on his new Friday night stream with Chattanooga Ed, and so anyway, Kenny decided to go live from downstairs because his camera wouldn't work. Now, Ken did the unique thing of trying to plug his USB camera into the Ethernet plug on the computer and then couldn't figure out why the camera wouldn't work. Oh, are you mad that I brought that up?
Richard Reynolds, welcome. Perfect timing, Richard. Change the subject.
Dee Dee's been dead since. Says, I did see that stream. Well, that's what was wrong with the camera.
Speaking of DD, oh yeah, it's right here by me every day, DD. Right there.
Dee Dee says, Danny, a hole is a hole. LOL. I think Ken turned off his mic.
No, I didn't.
I didn't hear anything you just said.
Are you hearing me?
Now, yeah.
Are you or aren't you?
Problem is, it was a delayed thing on YouTube. I had YouTube playing next to our chat. Oh, Lordy.
My little birdie from Costa Rica.
There we go.
I got all kinds of gadgets by me now.
Fish and shrimps by Rick. Work? What's that?
Something I'll have to go and endure for at least another week at this body shop.
At least a week. Yep.
And what's caused our grief with them is when I started with the company, they had discussed bonuses. I busted my butt harder than I have at any job, and no bonus yet.
Yeah. Dee Dee says that sounded like the music from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It kind of did. Lisa and Jay said it sounded like a loon.
Oh my goodness, Patty. The most important gadgets are the ones that vibrate. Jen, you, good to see you. Dr. Fish, always a pleasure, man. Good to see you, brother. Echo Ray, welcome.
Oh, Peplin says, quit for 2023.
Oh, trust me, don't threaten me with a good time, Pep. You know I'm gonna have to do it. But I can't go on one of those this year, guys, because the Danikins are going down under in 24. So we have to save our funds for that trip. And we are going down to see all of our Australian fish fam brothers and sisters down in Australia in 24. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to go in October. The reason I'm going to do that, Danny and I, let's see, next year, will that be our 35? It will be, won't it, next year when we go?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, that will be our 35-year togetherness. So that would be a good time to go to Australia. Long Family Show, how are you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah, it will be 35. I had to think about it for a second. I'm not good with math. My math is, hey, Kenny, do we have enough money in the account for me to go do this? Yes. Okay, great.
Yes, Dr. Anthony. I don't know. Even if I won that, Dr. Anthony, I don't think I would even have the time to go this year. I got too much other stuff going on. But in case y'all don't know, it is that time of year again. Dr. Anthony is doing his raffle. You can go to Dr. Anthony's site. One of my mods has that. You're welcome to drop it. Just no fish fam links because the Danikins don't believe in the fish fam links. So if you could just drop Dr. Anthony. Dr. Anthony, where do you have that at right now? Where they can get information? Is that on your channel information page? But basically, it is a trip for two to the Amazon Research Center, and he will fly you down. He will wine and dine you, take you around. If you want to go fish collecting or if you want to help out around the research center, it should be a good time for you.
Hello, Kimberly. Kimberly Holtz. Clive Lee wants to know when the next room tour is going to come out.
Most likely it's going to be the room I'm sitting in, and it will probably be at some point this week. It's not that I have forgotten to do them. It's that Danny and I had there's always a lot of preparation before the Sunday meeting when I'm the president. I got a lot of stuff I got to gather, get ready for. It was all I could muster just to give you guys shorts this week. I did drop. Didn't I drop? I think I dropped one or two fish tour videos too this week, if I remember right. Or maybe that was last weekend. It's a problem with my job. I mean, days just roll together. My weekend seems like I just fall asleep on Friday and I'm waking up and it's Monday already.
So Dr. Anthony says, in my live streams, and it says you have until September 2024 to take the trip.
Oh. Well, depending on where I'm working, we'll see. But most places aren't going to probably be down with me taking 2 weeks to the Amazon Research Center and then take another 2 weeks. Well, it's probably going to be more like 3 weeks. I just don't see the point in taking an overnight flight, 18 hours on an aircraft to just stay there for a measly week. So I plan to do 2+ weeks if I can get away with it. And in answer to your question, who was that? Somebody asked, which part of Australia?
John Monroe asked that.
That was John. John, we're going to hit as much of it as we can.
Bill Meyer says, I really don't want your shorts, LOL.
What's up, Skipper? Good to see you, brother.
Him is laundry.
We will do.
Nathan, that is so true. Blink and the weekend is gone. Bam. Lumpy Dog says, hello, welcome to Walmart. I'm Kenny. How can I help you?
Yeah, that day ain't coming. Well, I know it ain't coming where I'm living now because Walmarts have had it. They're pulling out of Portland.
Yeah, they are.
Walmart says they can't handle the 20 grand a week losses they're taking in Oregon.
Yeah, theft is so bad here.
Well, it's not that the theft's the problem. It's the fact that the police will do nothing about it and you're not allowed to touch them. You're supposed to just let them grab what they want, walk on out of the store. You can't physically harm them. Let them try that shit in Texas, see what happens. Yeah, I know it is, Mark. We're going to try to configure where the best place to be where we can see the most of you, and that's where we're probably going to land. And then try to hit a couple of the outskirt folks if I can too. I mean, there's a lot of you I want to see while I'm there. I want to see Craig and Belinda. I want to see Adele. I want to see Laz, you, of course. There's several of you. The only thing I'm sad about is one of my destinations was going to be T-Bone, and unfortunately he passed away this past year. So that was really terrible. Now, this time Patty came in with the 99¢, but it's the cool one. It's the one with the sunglasses. The sunglasses.
Well, thank you, Patty. That is very much appreciated.
What's going on, Nona? I don't know if I saw you.
Lumpy Dog says, I'm a thief, but I identify as a law-abiding citizen.
Thanks for dropping that there, Skipper. Appreciate it. There's the link for the Amazon Research Center's raffle if you want to participate. And the other thing, while I see him in March, in case y'all don't know, the Fish Fam auction will be starting up again in April. So if you want some great deals on some Fish Fam good products and fish and plants and whatever else, It's a good auction to hit. Miss Kimberly Holtz, we missed you today. M&C Aquatics, how are you? Good to see you.
Patty's Petite Sink says, yeah, I'm going to stop being so predictable with my bowels. M&C Aquatics, hello.
Mark J. Larson, good to see you. Havda Aquatics. HOVD Aquatics, welcome. I said Havda. It's actually.
I don't know. You're so funny.
I'm going to sleep until tomorrow morning.
Well, that's a good thing.
Good to see you, Saints Dust. So Danny and I have been in a debate. Danny wants to redo our logo.
Yes.
I'm a firm believer if something works, don't fix it. But so what is your all's view on that idea?
Refresh and update once in a while. Fantastic Freaks, member for 24 months, says, Kenny, E, and Danny, hope it's been a good one.
We appreciate you there.
Yeah.
Austin.
Very, very nice. Thank you.
And you guys should check out his channel. If you have not watched him build his 510-gallon Paradise for his Maboo puffer, you need to get over there and check it out. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, Ken's been really enjoying that.
I've been drooling.
Yeah.
The only thing that I would do differently, Austin, if it was my tank, there was to be some beautiful black diamond stingrays swimming on the bottom of it. But I know that's probably not a realistic goal with a Fahaka because he eventually probably will have stingray bites.
Peplin says, Ultims for your new logo.
Mm.
And then Bill Meyer says, correct. Leave it alone. It works. Lumpy Dog. Bunny says no. Debate is over.
Have a good night there, Fish On. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I know you get up early for work.
Fantastic Freak says, stingrays are very high on my wish list someday.
I've been talking about stingrays forever. My good friend Roland had some. Unfortunately, he had a very bad thing happen to him when he got them. The male decided to rip the female's wings off, which then caused her to die and cause ammonia spike. He ended up losing both of them. But that little female is what hooked me on them. She would come up, and they're ever so gentle, come up and eat shrimp right out of your fingers, nice and, oh, man, I just absolutely fell in love.
Now, Legacy Hobbyist says, Kenny E, you got to change it up. Give a brand new aquatic look. Be a game changer. Mm.
Well, I understand where she's coming from. We're having issues with people being able to make our logos on T-shirts. They start sketching out. She wants to make more of a like cartoony type logo for our channel.
You know how you can take a picture and then you can do the cartoon thing, and so it doesn't really look like a cartoon, but it makes it more of a drawing or a painting look. And I think that would be better than and I told him we could do the pigeon blood discus. But if we did that, then we could have it put on T-shirts and all kinds of things.
My main reason is the two fish you see on my logo are no longer with us. And I
Ken
feel like
is super sentimental about everything.
Yep. I feel it would be a slap in my poor little discus face.
It's not a slap.
It's like I'm taking a big old loogie and spitting on their poor little faces.
Oh my God.
I am, man.
It's a little dramatic much. Oh my gosh. And
it's like, okay, you're dead. Through that logo. You're no longer with us, so.
So Fantastic Creech says, funny enough, I'm debating on changing up my logo as well. Want to keep it Finley keep Finley in it, but I want to add Mac. I don't know, though a logo after a while grows on you.
Well, plus brand. I mean, everybody knows Daniken when they see those two discus.
Okay, so Bunny says what I'm trying to describe about changing it over to the drawing look is called posterized. So yes, I would like to posterize one of the discus or something.
See you later, Tampa Tom.
Bye, Tampa Tom. So Peplin says my boy Blue will always be in my logo. And Sketty Nona says I need a logo. Yeah, but I just think we need to change things up so that
I don't know. She says she needs a logo. And I'm sorry. That is the cutest freaking dog she has for a logo right now. I like the logo you have now, Nona. Turn it into a cartoon and run with it.
No, it's called posterizing. Tampa Tom says I was slapping your old
Here,
logo.
Danny, our new logo. Our new logo.
Bunny Viper says that sounds cool, Danny. Give it a shot. Maybe Kenny will like it. Yes.
I didn't say I would not absolutely do it. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm a firm believer that I'm in marketing and I'm in sales, and I believe repetition and people seeing the same thing is what builds it. Two things I don't think you should be doing is changing your logo all the time and changing your name all the time. Both
I don't think once every 5 years is too often. Bunny Viper says peer pressure. Hi, Chew.
What's up, Chew?
Oh my gosh. You're breathing. You changed your microphone location.
There.
Thank you. I don't know why I get harassed.
So Patty sent you another 99-cent, and this time it's the crazy smiley face.
With
Thank
the
you, Patty.
Money eyes. Hi. Thank you so much, Patty.
Yes, peer pressure, buddy. That's right.
Oh my goodness. I know.
Melvin, I was not taking a shot at you. I was simply saying what I believe in. You do what you want. That's why it's called YouTube. You do you, baby. That wasn't a shot at nobody. I was just saying what I believe.
Yeah.
If you like changing your name, you change it, brother. Nobody, it's your channel.
That's true. Very true.
Why they call it YouTube.
This is true. Long Family Show says no reason why Daniken can't have tees or other collateral with logos that are in addition to your current.
It's strange. I don't know what happened, Long Family. We had T-shirts and everything on there. And all of a sudden they took it all down saying the logo wasn't right. But they left the same stinking logo on the sweaty, the hoodie. Same size, everything. So yeah. I think Teespring is screwed up. I am looking at other avenues in which to make our T-shirts. We will have T-shirts again and other things, but I just want to make sure I research all. The only thing about Teespring that it's convenient. They're already linked to YouTube. It's already there. So it'd be nice if they would allow me to go ahead and put the T-shirts I've always had back up. They won't even let me make a coffee mug. And I've done numerous coffee mugs. And they look great.
Legacy Hobbyist says, ha ha ha, messing around with you, Kenny E. Don't take it seriously.
Who said that? Melvin?
Yes.
Now you're going to come in talking crap too, Griff. Look at you, boy.
Yes, Kenny E's fussing again.
Antiques and Aquariums, welcome.
But I have to say, one of the things that I do love about Kenny is that he is very sentimental. Sometimes, though, he just takes it to the next level. Oh. So Dee Dee's Fish Den says Stephen P has an awesome merch store now. Very quick on the shipping of products.
Well, maybe I'll reach out to Stephen P and find out who he's doing his through. And whether or not he's linked it to his channel somehow. But the other thing Danny and I can consider is we are very close to getting our website done. We're going to be doing that soon. And we could always have a local person do t-shirts and we can sell them right from here.
Yep.
And then I can actually physically touch them and inspect them and wash them like 6 times and then say, okay, give me 2,000 of them.
We don't have room to store 2,000 of them. At that point, they'd be put in boxes in the garage. The mice would get to them, build nests.
Steven's using Teespring. Yeah, I had a ton. I kid you not. I had a ton of products for many years, and then all of a sudden, about when COVID hit and they raised the prices of everything, I guess you should probably check your Teespring count more than once every 8 months too. Would probably help. So I didn't keep up with the raising prices of everything. So, and I'm sorry, I'll just leave it alone. But I want to make sure you're still getting the value. And I mean, I don't mark them up hardly at all. I think I make 50 cents on every sale, usually maybe $1. And when a buck to me, and it's making my following have to pay $25 for a t-shirt, it shouldn't be more than 20. I have a problem with that.
Long Family Shoal says LOL alongside the Dragonstone supply. Hey, no, I get to use some Dragonstone, and I've got some upcoming projects that'll be using that. And I used the Dragonstone. I got a lot of it in my crab tanks because
they like
all
it.
Those little holes, the little babies can go in and hide, and they're safe in all those little holes. So that's really great. So it's worked out really, really well for crabs. So it says inflation, Kenny. It grinds my gears.
Yeah. Believe me, guys, if I took a phone with me and showed you what I deal with on a daily basis in this fine town, and you'd have some gears grinding, all right. Danny and I are a little disturbed because they decided now to, one of these hotels closed down, and we found out the state of Oregon bought it, and they are turning it into another homeless shelter, which is by a very spot that Danny and I go all the time. It's a very yuppity area town where you can go shopping, and there's fine restaurants and fine dining, and it's just a nice area. And they're putting it.
Yeah, it's so cool that
it's
area.
Very family oriented, lots of kids, lots of families. There's like an aquatic center near there. There's all kinds of stuff for kids to do. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how this is going to work.
And the mall's right there, and a nice big mall. And
so if you guys want to send us to daniken.aquatics@gmail.com, a nice little, I don't know, paragraph about why we should move to your town, we are going to probably be looking one day. But I will tell you, here's Danny's criteria. He has to be less than an hour from the ocean.
No, 2 hours, less than 2 hours.
Okay, 2 hours. She's up in the game now. It can't get below like 40 degrees. She prefers
even
sunny.
Here gets below 40 degrees, Ken. Come on.
Yeah, I know it, Bill. Yeah, plywood was like, before COVID, like $30 for a big old piece of plywood. And not even that. I want to say it was like $15. Danny and I are going to be having to get a lot of wood too.
What are cordyceps? Now I got to go look that up.
Fahrenheit, Mark. Fahrenheit. Or is it Celsius? What do we use in America? Fahrenheit, isn't it?
Are they fungus?
What?
Cordyceps.
Where did you see this question? Again, I've
So
asked.
Aquatic Moose said, "Hey Antique, sorry, I'm making cordyceps jars, which are fungus jars, I guess. Not watching the chat if I missed anyone." So I looked up what cordyceps are. I hadn't heard that term before, and it is fungus. So he's making fungus jars, I guess. It's a fungus that lives on certain caterpillars.
Have a good
I'm
night,
not
Skipper.
sure if that's what that was, but
Oh, Skipper, before you go, let me show you what I did get done in my little time today. I managed to get this for our Friday night, and I'll just drop it real quick. If you guys have not checked out Chattanooga Skipper and I's Friday night ASE, which stands for Aquatic Sports Entertainment channel, be sure to do so. We have a blast out there. But I've been having Daniken still up there, and I'm like, oh, this isn't fair to Skipper.
Geez.
Well, what I've been doing, Danny, is when we're in there, I've noticed it, and then I do this. I have this picture of the sunset, and I just put that on.
Nathan Hovey says, "My neighbor is selling his house. I'm in Naples, Florida. 5-minute drive to the beach. 30 to 45 minutes to a handful of then it skipped. A handful of fish shops. A couple awesome fish fan members live in the area, and it's warm all year ish."
The city lives?
Florida.
What part of Florida?
Naples.
I'm trying to picture where Naples is. Is that?
You can pull out a map.
Yeah, that's southern Florida, I think. So it's probably like $2 million. So it's fungus that controls ants and kills them. Fascinating. Look it up. Hey, let's get some of those fungus things going, Danny.
But he sells
I was
them.
so mad. If you guys were in my Friday night stream, Danny went and got me voodoo donuts. I was so stoked. I didn't eat them Friday night because I was thinking I'll eat them for my breakfast. I get up, I get one in my hand, and I've got ants crawling all over they got my donuts. Luckily, I noticed before I took a bite or two, because usually I just grab and stuff. But yes, Wisconsin is safer, but we will never get Danny to Wisconsin. Yep. The only
I'll
way
come
you
there
will
and
ever
visit you.
see my skinny butt in Wisconsin again is if, God forbid, my Danny is no longer with us.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Cordyceps are now in most workout powder, increases O2 absorption into the blood and increases libido.
Libido. Libido, baby. You hear that one?
Patty's Petite Sake says, "Wow, that house sounds great, except for the fact that it's in Florida." Dee Dee says, "Answer just free protein."
These ants are very acidy. I've had a few. Of course, Fantastic Freaks is saying Wisconsin. And they're right. There is a beach in Wisconsin. It just happens to be Lake Michigan.
So, Hove Aquatics got a couple of new Viejas Bridori.
Nice.
Jumped again on me.
Big Shrimpin, aka Steve. What's up, brother? Good to see you, Steve. Oh, yeah, rub it in, he says. I'm lurking while packing for Jamaica.
Nice.
I know you do, Pep. You got that, and you got Lake Superior. Caitlin DeRogeray says, a frozen beach.
Frozen. Chance Larson says, "Wisconsin's all right, but my face hurts and I can't see over the snowbanks on my sidewalk."
Yeah.
That's funny.
What I do miss about that time of year back there is the ice fishing. I used to love to ice fish.
You know, I have to admit, I really enjoyed ice fishing.
It's like fishing in a goldfish pond.
It kind of was, except we'd drill these holes in the ice with these giant augers, and
Well,
then
nowadays, honey, they make it easy. They got gas power ones. We could have it done in 2 minutes, assuming I
right,
don't kill myself with the auger.
and
But
then like his dad has an actual hut that's out there. So basically, they're inside a cabin fishing, and the cabin is literally sitting on the ice. They can sleep out there, cook out there, and everything else.
why fish for ice? You can buy it on the bag.
Buy it by the bag. uh, but super fun. I remember going and Kenny catching like I think we caught 200 bluegill that day. We took him back to his house, and I thought, what are you going to do with all these bluegill? He had to sit down there for like 6 hours cleaning all the bluegill. And then everybody in his family shows up out of the woodwork, like grandparents, both sides, aunts, uncles, everybody. Everybody comes over and gets fish, and boom, all the fish were gone.
Gotta take care of the fams, man.
But, you know, I mean, 6 hours of work. Ken didn't even get to put any in the freezer. He got to cook up some that night, and that was it. And the family took all the rest of them.
Well, how many fish can you really eat in a
Well,
reasonable
right,
amount of
but you
time?
can put some in the freezer to have for another day. They don't all have to be eaten fresh out of the water. Oh, but that's kind of the way his family was. Like his grandfather would drop off a 200-pound bag of potatoes on in my front yard. He'd literally drive by, stick the potatoes in my front yard, and drive off. That meant that I was required to make Rossies.
And he expected them within a short period of time, too.
Right? So then I would have to make all these Rossies, and everybody from the family would show up. Poof, all my Rossies. I would make 72 Rossies, and they would be gone.
Now, I was expecting a lot more than that, Danielle.
What?
Nathan says that house he's referring to is only 700 to 800 grand.
Well, which is exactly the reason we're not buying the one down at the end of the street.
Yeah. But that's not on the Florida beach.
Yeah, that's true. True. And we need to get out of this area, I guess, eventually. Says, LOL, if you lived on the other side of Florida, he may take that deal. They're trying to get closer to families, so they set on one area. Oh, that's interesting. That's cool. So Peplin Creek says ice gets 3 to 5 feet thick up here, Melvin. That's true. It is true. They drive trucks out on the ice, and they don't fall through most of the time.
Skulls and a doo-doo. Not that I'm skulling about much these days.
Your kid's very disappointed.
Well, I mean, it's terrible. It's a terrible time. Adam Worley, welcome.
Adam Worley with wild morels. Love morel mushrooms. Yummy. I need to have a good mushroom dish. All this talk of mushrooms during this hour is just making me hungry.
Byron Bowman, what's going on, brother? And Byron signed up. He is doing the duty. He decided to become one of our board members for Guppus now.
Yeah.
Vibes Aquatics, what's going on, brother?
Getting very hot. I don't know what's going on. I think I need to open a window.
So Richard Reynolds says his part of Florida is around 400 grand for a house and only a half hour from the beach.
That works.
Yeah, because then we could sell our place, buy a house cash there, put a
Yep.
little in the bank, done.
Yeah.
Of course, there is getting our fish room across 3,000 miles. We'd probably have to do some selective figuring which ones are going to make the trip.
Nathan Hoving comes with an underground generator that starts automatically when power outages happen, hurricane windows, and the best thing is you'll be our neighbor, so I can watch the fish when you go on vacations.
Oh, built-in fish sitter. Okay, now you're starting to close this, Nathan. We have that now with Miss Shannon 503 and Atkins Nature Aquarium, so we get that now. $60 a pound for morels. Wow.
That's actually not bad. That's not bad at all. That's a steal of a deal.
Oh, that's the other thing too. Tampa Tom, we'd be living near him, so he'd get us out fishing.
Show us, Kenny.
Show us the rope.
So funny.
The only problem is being that close to Lucas, he'd have me up there working the farm every weekend, probably.
That's somebody we need to go down and visit.
Yes, he's been on me to book a time.
That'd be fun.
Well, the way Intel's treating you, you never know. We might just go on a nationwide tour here soon.
Yeah.
Danny and I both lose our jobs. We probably would like it eventually.
I'm not looking to lose my job. Thanks. Funny.
Adam Worley says, yeah, Bill, I'll be trapsing in the woods soon.
Okay, I gotta go grab something to drink. I'll be right back.
I do that before the stream starts.
I did it before the stream. I drink it all.
I drink it all, she says. I like to go for shrooms too, but a lot of people don't like to eat the kind I like to eat. Patty, Petite Tanks coming with the $4 coffee. Yeah, I almost could use a coffee right now, Patty. Thank you. Appreciate you, sister. I'm in, Bill says. So you're in Iowa, huh, Nona? Or Miss Sarah. I always call people by their channel names. Hello, George. I'm beginning to think Danny must be like squeezing fresh orange juice or something the rate she's going here. They heard that. Danny says she'll be a minute. She's breaking one off. She'll just be a moment or two more. Oh, so Saints down and aquatics and aquarium or antiques and aquarium are the same person. Okay.
It's getting known, yeah. I get more ticks than mushrooms.
Yeah. That's one thing I do not miss about the Midwest is the ticks are legendary in Wisconsin. Legendary.
Oh my goodness.
Although I got them here. Me and my buddy took off on I call it a snipe hunt, catching stripers out of the ocean here. That's what it is, a stripe. I've been out 4 times for them and have yet. I think I've got a couple of buddies that are YouTubers down in the Oregon coast. I think I'm going to hook up with one of them and say, listen, dude, I've been chasing these stripers for years. I know you have to know where they're at. Take me striper hunt.
Don't know.
Yeah, we got a little bonus stream today by Lucas. He's got Grandmaster Dean and Grant from Garden Eder visiting today. So he fired up a stream. That was a good stream.
Bunny's talking about how to collect psychedelic mushrooms.
Oh, man. Well, I know how I used to collect them in the Midwest, and they tasted like for good reason, because you were pulling them off cow patties.
Good question, Patty. She says, I'm sorry. How did Kenny just pronounce eater?
Eater,
Eater.
outer, whatever. Tomato. What's the deal, Patty?
Patty says, I'll tell you how I collect mushrooms. I just give Pedro a call.
Oh, my
God. Adam Worley says, I've heard that you can buy the spores and grow your own.
Yeah, that Lyme disease, terrible, Nona. Now, I don't think we have that here in Oregon.
Oh, yes, we do.
We got Lyme disease?
I'm pretty sure.
I had a friend get it. It just drains you. I mean, it drains you of all will to even want to live. It just makes you super tired.
What? Okay, so we get 40 to 50 cases a year here in Oregon.
I was going to say it's almost not unheard of.
Bill Meyer says, I've been sick with it for 40 years. I am so sorry. Oh.
Night Owl Aquatics, one of the most embarrassing times I ever had a tick. It climbed up my leg and attached itself to that little skin between the bung and the ball sack. And I had a friend that wasn't willing to help a man out. So I'm sitting there with a mirror and tweezers trying to get at it. Not a place to get the tick, let me tell you. I'm talking about Rick.
I know.
He said, yeah, I imagine it is, Bill. I have a friend with it. And like I said, he just says he has no energy all the time. It just drains you.
Pepperland Creek says you need to suck out the venom.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't even get him to take tweezers in that general area. I could just hear him now. Hey, would you mind sucking the venom out, dude? I mean, do your buddy a salad here, will you?
My fish tanks aquatics says, no, there's a coincidence. I was just talking.
Lined up all the times I've screwed myself up. You guys would not be able to handle this stream, probably. I've always done something to tear myself up. What's up, Color Guppies? Mr. Vinay, good to see you.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. How do we get it going on ticks?
Oh, my God. Dudes know what dudes like. Just saying.
LMAO. It turns out
it's a mole. Kelly Foreman, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. That's what I should be doing right now is changing water, Kelly. My poor little stick that's in this 135.
Oh my God.
Yes, the tick gave me his brand of justice. That's right, Melvin.
Poor Kenny.
That was a bad trip. I mean, we each had probably like 10 of them in each of our armpits. I mean, we must have just found like the mega load of ticks that week. And my buddy had a bunch too. It's fun trying to dig them things out, making sure you're getting them all. Then you don't sleep a wink because you're getting the heebie-jeebies all night.
Oh. So Bill Meyer says, this is sad. You can cover them with Vaseline and they can't breathe, so they back out on their own.
We were taking cigarettes and just they tend to back out real quick when they got a fire on their
So the
butt.
doctor asks, how'd you get cigarette burns in your area? I didn't even know what to call it.
Yeah, I've had chiggers back in my football days when I was playing football in the
Oh
Midwest.
my gosh, you guys.
You know, Danny, we can't stay on subject of fish. It never happens. Probably never will.
So Xanadu's got Suda McGill Mellis coming from Dan next week. So excited. Most expensive fish I've ever bought.
I've been
Wow.
really eyeballing. What are those things called that I like, Danny? Those is it a corgi or gorgie or that little fish I showed you the other day that he has? That Australian cichlid looking thing.
Oh,
What
yeah.
was the name of that damn thing?
Rudder cutter. I don't know. I can't
Corgi or
remember.
gorgie or
Grutter. I don't know.
grunter.
Grunter. I knew it
Yeah.
started with G.
That's it. At $250 a fish.
Yeah.
What's up, Mr. Socks? Mr. Al, good to see you.
Well, those Suda McGill Mellis are so pretty. Striking. Beautiful. Wow. Those are amazing. I'm jealous. Very pretty. I just looked them up. Wow.
Yep, I'm definitely going to be redoing the airlines in this tank. I'm just going to reset both of these tanks. I'm going to take everything out and rescape them and get them purdy. I wish we had the money to go buy 2 new 135s because these ones have been through battle. What I should do is get somebody to come out and just make us a custom 300 gallon, put right there. Yeah, I need you to come out and make me a 14-foot long, 18-inch wide.
Yeah.
Miss Steph, what's going on, sister? Good to see you. Hope you are well.
Well, apparently he sold out of those fish you bought.
Oh, did he now? I figured he would. He did a video on them.
Yeah.
You'll probably never be able to get your hands on them again. I should have done it. That's the kind of stuff that we like in the Daniken house, stuff that you don't see every day.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah. But very pretty.
Ooh, that's an idea. I didn't even think about that.
What?
Pep says make one ginormous plywood tank in the garage. Then you can super insulate the backside. There goes the problem with the heat. But eventually, Pep, plywood tanks do leak. I don't care who's made one. They always seem to leak. And I'd be the one building it, so we're guaranteed it's going to leak.
And we don't have any builder type friends out here that could help with that kind of a thing project.
Certainly ain't going to call multi-tank addiction. It took him like 6 tries to finally get it right.
Yeah,
he was having trouble with the front glass on his. But that would be cool. I could actually have somebody custom make me a piece of acrylic that is 14 long by that dimensions. And that would be a possibility. Peplin, darn you. Peplin, what are you doing this summer? I know a guy that might be willing to fly you out if you want to take that project on. Well, Peplin would knock it out in 10 minutes. He's a woodworker. That's nothing to a guy like him. He'd probably say, only if Roxy can come. You know, Danny would love that.
Yep. But who's going to take care of all their fishies?
Yeah, that's true. Well, he's got kids that would.
Oh, okay.
He's got kids.
All right.
older children that would be more than able to
Nice.
tackle it. Plus, he's got Fish on Tankins lives close. He's got
Really?
a couple other aquarists that
That's
live
cool.
close.
So the common name of those little guys are honey, blue eye, rainbow fish. I'm writing that down because they're pretty.
Yeah, Austin did a great job on his. I'm sure I could do it. I tease you all. I'm not as inept as Danny makes me sound. I can get shit done when I need to. Although she put me on one task last night and I managed to break. That's what I screwed up yesterday. I did have a screw up yesterday too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't 100% take ownership of that because I'm not the one who had that thing sitting back
You know
there.
what? You could have moved it before you started.
I didn't see it.
Mhm.
So anyway, I'm putting the hose on. All of a sudden, I hear this kabunk, blah, blah, bam. I didn't think nothing of it. I keep doing what I'm doing. And I go and look after I'm done, and I look down, and 4 of her clay things she had just made, her little clay caves. I busted 4 of them.
Yeah.
So, Peplin, you're getting 4 slightly damaged.
That's not true. I don't know why you always talk about giving all your stuff to Peplin. Poor Peplin.
I like to mess with Pep. He knows he's my brother from another mother.
Yes. Well, mister, you have 3 minutes.
First, be hitting that dispensary. Yes, we do that for him.
It's legal here. Yes.
Yep. And I might know a couple of them. Just saying. And I'm talking 3 minutes. So your computer is still 2 minutes fast, woman. My TV says 6:57 p.m. and out here on my phone it says 6:57 p.m.
That's what it says on here.
Well, you said 1 minute left.
No, I said 3.
Oh, okay. Nano Aquarium guy, welcome.
Craig's Catfish Cave says, I'm wet. LOL.
Well, that's good to know. What does Belinda think of this?
What was that one guy that used to come on here? Soggy Armpits?
It was something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah, I loved that name. Then, of course, there's Al Wet Socks. Oh. Love it.
The only problem, Pepple, unless you're driving, it would be a little tough getting that on the plane. Just
What?
saying. He said he'd bring his own.
Bring his own what? Oh.
Stuff you'd buy at the
dispensary. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that. Mm-mm.
So we're gonna head over to Griff's here in a couple of minutes. What should we do for a hashtag tonight?
Hashtag posterize.
Let's make something they can have an easy time saying. Hashtag screw the logo. Oh, you froze, Danny. With 2 minutes to spare, you froze. So as always, guys, love your fish. I want to say thank you to all of our members and super chatters. You guys help finance the channel. I want to say thank you to all my moderators for keeping us safe, all the lurkers, replay crew, and of course, all you crazy folks that have tolerated us for an hour. We greatly appreciate you all. So as always, love your fish. We will see you next Sunday night. Same time, same place. Be sure to check out ASE on Friday night, 7:30 in the old Daniken spot. If you haven't seen us yet, same fun times, just a different look. So as always, love your fish, guys. Me and Danny are going to head out. Head on over to Griff, show him some love. We'll go hashtag, since I'm promoting the new channel, ASE. Let's do that. Hashtag ASE. We'll see you guys next week, same time, same place. Later.
Good night.
Bye.